Hey guys, sorry, hope you're fine. My name is Mindstuck Idajock and today I am playing The Royal Romance Book 1, Chapter 6 out of 19. We got 2 keys, 8 diamonds, and let's see what's gonna happen in the party, in the picnic after the derby. I have terrible memory, so please bear with me. Chapter 6, Queen of Hearts. I am in theme. I am dressed in burgundy. Is how you say this color in English? Whatever. It's the day of the derby. Yes, we just came out of it. You've just finished watching the races and are walking off the field with Hannah. I remember that we gained some romance points with Hannah. I didn't even know there was an option. That would be terrible, to flirt with the prince all this time and then just be like, I'm living with Hannah. So, we're on our way to the best party ever. Can I change? Still can't change. Well, if your idea of the best party ever is a tea party with lemonade, finger cookies, and butter cookies, finger sandwiches and butter cookies. To be honest, I love a good tea party. Tea parties aren't really my thing. I have the feeling that if we say that, we're gonna run away with her, and I want my prince. I am sorry. I know some people think they're childish, but I can't help myself. What's not to love? There's nothing cozier than eating scones off a pretty set of china on a sunny afternoon. When I was little, I didn't have that many toys to play with because my parents thought they were frivolous. But I was allowed a tea set so that I could learn to be a proper hostess. Naturally, I spent lots of happy afternoons sipping tea with all my favorite guests, Mr. Stock, Miss Lemon Curd, and Princess Snickerdoodle. Let me just do something with my computer real quick. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have closed that. I'm gonna do this while I'm playing this game. There we go. Like I said, I wasn't allowed to have toys, so I had to get a little creative. I just hope the company today can keep up. Oh, I much prefer your company. You actually talked to me. Hannah. Princess Snickerdoodle was never one for conversation. Not so much. And don't forget, we'll be meeting the Queen today. That's sure to be eventful. Yes, it will. I'm sorry if I'm looking at the camera too much. It's just that I'm trying to center myself. I think this is good. Oh, this is better. It is better indeed. Yes, the Queen. Have you met her before? Once, a long time ago, but I doubt she remembers me. Today will be our first official meeting. I must confess, I'm a bit nervous. You and Hannah arrive at an area where a line of cars awaits. A black town car rolls to a stop near Hannah, and a driver gets out to open the door for her. Well, this is me, the Huxita. I'll see you at the lawn party. Looking forward to it. You wave her off as a similar limo pulls up in front of you. The driver comes around to open the door for you as Maxwell calls out from the limo. Hop in. Oh yes, I'm a hop in, alright. You slide into the limo. I hope you had a good time. It was... Give me another second. Enough. I already forgot his voice. Enough peasantries. We only have time for business. First of all, was that lady Hannah Lee I saw you with before we pulled up? You two looked friendly. Did the entire plot just change because I got some romance points with her? Hannah and I are quite close. Becoming friends. I want to show that I am, I have a strategy. I am befriending the enemy. Interesting. An alliance with your family isn't the worst thing as long as you don't let it distract you from the prince. In any case, your focus today should be on impressing the queen. She holds more sway than anyone else at court. Even more than the king? Socially, yes. Don't underestimate her. You need to get her to like you. If I'm going to get her to like me, tell me what she likes, what she hates. What she hates, so I don't talk about it. She's quite wary of ladies who were not born in Cordonia. Good to know. So you should watch your step there. The queen hates it when royal protocol isn't followed. You should call her Your Majesty when you first meet her, and ma'am thereafter. Etiquette-wise, don't forget you must always stay a step or two behind her when keeping company with her. I know you have a great sense of humor, Idajoxita. Thank you. But she does not, so if you only have something snarky to say, don't. Ultimately, she's concerned about how the princess bride will be partly responsible for Cordonia's future. Keep that in mind when talking to her. Okay, so she hates people not born in Cordonia. Don't say anything snarky, step or two behind her. Your Majesty first, ma'am afterwards, and I will be responsible for Cordonia's future. Got it. I hope you do. You might have performed well with the press, but remember, Idajoxita, it only takes one slip up to tear apart the reputation you've built. I don't know why I always furrow my brow when I do his voice and it hurts. A short time later, you arrive at the picnic. The driver opens the limo door for you, and Maxwell takes your arm when you stand up. Wow, this looks like something right out of Downton Abbey, $1 million picnic. I'm gonna say $1 million picnic because I don't think they're gonna know the reference of Downton Abbey. It's not polite to discuss the price, but you're probably not far off. Now, Idajoxita, go stand over there with the rest of the ladies in the receiving line. You walk over to stand near the other noble ladies. I'm just having flashbacks of when I first recorded this series and I said I was going to create some drama, and now the drama that I'm thinking of is either I go away with Hannah or I run away with Drake, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to Prince Liam. He's been really nice. He just wants someone to love him for who he is. I can't do that to him. So is there a way that I could change my name? I cannot. But Idajoxita, even though she is supposed to be this spicy cousin of Idajoko, she will become Idajoko from now on. I can't do that to Prince Liam. Welcome to the tea party. Cutting it awfully close there. You follow Olivia's gaze over to where a herald announces the coming of the Queen of Cordonia. Wow, she's pretty. Welcome, all. I am so delighted you could join us this afternoon. The Queen makes her way through the crowd, greeting guests. You notice a woman on the Queen's left escorting her. Hannah leans over to whisper to you. I wonder who that lady with the Queen is. Me too, Hannah, me too. Your guess is as good as mine. She looks familiar. I think her name is Madeline. I was gonna say, I think she is Princess Liam's sister, but I don't know, maybe. Let's say that. That's Countess Madeline of Fidelia to you. And if you haven't heard of her, then you really are behind the times. Her name was all over the tabloids at one point. She was betrothed to the former crown prince until he abdicated. It was particularly embarrassing for her to be thrown over like that. I'm so sorry for this terrible accent. She was the one who was chosen during the social season after all to go through all that and not be royal. Poor thing, must be the queen's guest as a consolation prize. The queen passes the prince's suitors, talking briefly with each. At last, she stops in front of you. You step forward and curtsy. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Ma'am, this is the one I was telling you about. What voice did I give you? I liked it. A pleasure to meet you, Lady Idajock. That was not it. The press speaks well of you. It takes great effort to manage one's image so responsibly. Their touting you was the mystery woman, someone who they can't quite figure out. I figured you realize no one can remain a mystery long when they are a public servant and must attend to the people. Of course, ma'am. Trust me when I said I take my service quite seriously. Lady Idajock, tell me, what do you think is the best quality for a ruler to have? The best quality should be charisma, a sense of duty, a really big hat. It's not a really big hat. The best quality in a ruler is either a sense of duty or charisma. A sense of duty. Because charisma, anyone can have charisma, but you need a sense of duty to be a ruler. Loyalty to the kingdom you represent and the people you serve will carry you through any crisis. Yeah! Queen! Good answer. Thank you, ma'am. Governance is not to be taken lightly. You will be bombarded daily by 100 little decisions. Few will be glamorous, and many will wait on you. Loyalty to the kingdom and to the people must guide your every decision. Right. As heads of a state, we have a responsibility to the people. The press acts as their eyes. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand, but I like it for her. We must always portray a sense of calm and dignity. If the rulers appeal in control, then everyone will be reassured. Hysteria benefits nobody. Don't you agree? Ma'am, I believe a stoic leader makes for stoic people. We can show the people we're human. I can still wear a big hat, right? No. I believe a stoic leader makes for stoic people. We can show the people we're human. No, I mean, yes. But you need to show your people that even though bad things are happening, you are something else. Not that you're better than them, but something else in the sense of you will handle this. A stoic leader makes for stoic people. Yes, precisely. We must set the example, which is why we must not enable the scandal-hunting impulses of the press. Ma'am, I hate to interrupt, but it's time to begin the game. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Everyone, please follow me. It's time to begin the ceremonial croquet match. The queen leads the ladies in a procession across the lawn. Know that one of you will be the next queen, and I expect you to represent Cordonia well. Madeline here has been the embodiment of dignity and devotion. It is my hope that you may all learn from her example. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, she wants to marry the prince, but she's not running. Interesting. The procession comes upon a bend. The queen begins to turn, threatening to bump into you. I should move ahead, step back, freeze, step back. You calmly step back, maintaining your position behind the queen as she turns. Yes! Was the queen testing me? She was! She's a smart lady. Across the lawn, a number of croquet hoops have been set up. Prince Liam waits near the game equipment as the procession approaches. greeting each lady as they pass. Oh, hi, Liam. Hi, baby. As you approach, you hold out your hand and he brushes his lips over your knuckles, lowering his voice. Oof, wait.
Lady Idajock, I'm so pleased to see you.
Prince Liam, it's nice to see you again too. Is it wrong that I want to kiss you in front of all the other ladies? Ooh! I think Idajock is back. Romance. Maybe a little. You know that caused a real scandal. That's half the fun of it. He grins as you curtsy to him. My lady. You brush past him and focus your attention on the queen. Oh my god, the sexual tension between these two. Custom has it that the queen and the prince play a round of croquet with two of the season's suitors. I have chosen Madeline as my partner. A flurry of whispers from the noble ladies rises around you. Liam, you better choose my ass. She's a suitor? Oh, yeah. I'm a smart lady too. Pardon? That scheming little bitch. Madeline smiles as she confidently remains by the queen's side. As for myself, I shall choose Lady Idajock so we can fuck in the field. Yes! I didn't see this coming, not at all. Idajock, but shh, the prince has made his choice. You, the prince, Madeline, and the queen separate into two teams, grabbing your mallets and setting up at the beginning of the circuit. Looks like we found another way to steal a few moments. Hey, I don't want to cause the alarm or anything, but I don't know how to play croquet. Croquet? No worries, just follow my lead. Hit your ball through the same hoop as mine, and you'll be fine. Just so we're clear, hoops are the little arch-shaped things in the ground, right? Right. Come on, we're up. Liam smoothly knocks his ball through the hoop. You set up to take your shot. I should hit the ball as hard as I can. Gently tap it. You calmly knock the ball through the hoop. Nice swing. It is never a good idea to hit anything in a ball game with all your strength because, unless it's baseball, I guess. The game continues to proceed through the circuit. The queen and Madeline look deep in conversation. While the prince takes his turn, you approach them. Am I interrupting anything? No. We were simply discussing how to best undress the maiden with ministers during the coucher. We do what now? Oh goodness, Madeline, you're too funny. Forgive me, Idajock. It was only a joke. I hope you won't begrudge us a small laugh at your expense. Now, let's give Idajock the opportunity to speak her mind. Tell me your thoughts on governance, my dear. Governance sounds boring? No, it's an art lost on most. It's cool and all, but hear me out. Those hats, they're really into the hats. I'm gonna say the second one. It's an art lost on most. Queen. A sad truth. Indeed. Liam calls you over to the end of the circuit. My apologies for interrupting your conversation, but I believe it's your turn. I don't know if this is part of the last episode. I think it is, but Liam and I have already kissed. So, we already know who won this competition. No pressure or anything, but if you hit the peg in the center, we'll win the game. Hey, that's an easy shot. I can definitely make that. I bit my cheek. Wait, Maxwell and Bertrand told me to impress the queen. Is the queen going to be mad at me if I beat her? Or will I earn her respect? Earn her respect. You're up. I should take the win myself. The queen is going to appreciate that. Ping! The ball rolls into the center peg. I believe that means victory is ours. I'm glad you had the guts to finish the game. Too many ladies have thrown the game on purpose to impress me. I knew it! That's why I decided to make it a point to lose this match. You mean it was a test and you passed? Woo, woo. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The queen is liking us. Oh yeah. I'm sure we'll have times in the future where we'll find ourselves on opposing sides. Ooh, that doesn't sound nice, lady. Next time though, I expect we won't be simply playing croquet, and I won't be holding back. Each one of you lays down your mallets by the center peg for the ground's crew to clean up. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lady Hoko. You've shown yourself to be unlike many of the ladies at court, which is no small feat in my eyes. She praised me. You honor me, ma'am. Queen bee! I impressed the queen. The queen addresses all the other ladies on the field. Thank you all for coming, and I look forward to seeing you at the next event. Ta-ta! The queen and Madeline retire behind some bodyguards while the rest of the ladies disperse to the tables. As you and Liam take a seat at one of the tables, Hannah approaches. Idajock, Prince Liam, that was well played. Thank you, Hannah. Why don't you sit with us? I'd love to. As servants bring around piping hot tea, cream, and tiny tea sandwiches, Maxwell and Drake join you. I can see either Maxwell or Drake with Hannah. I can definitely see that. Hey, we finally get to eat. If you can call this eating. Drake, you would complain about free gourmet food. Clearly, you and fun don't go together. I kind of agree. I don't want to say the free gourmet food because that makes me sound bad. So I'm gonna be with clearly, you and fun don't go together. I am fun. I do fun things all the time. Don't I? Oh. And is someone gonna tell him? Oh no! Tell me what? I'm the fun one. You're kind of the angry, moody one. What? Angry? Moody? Look in the mirror, buddy. When your eyebrows get all caved in and you frown, that's being angry. Anyway, on the big question, Idajock, do you think you impressed the queen? Well, I think I impressed her. I have no idea if I impressed her or not. I think they're planning on executing me. I think I impressed her. Fantastic! It's like watching a bird learn to fly on its own. You turn to the prince. Do you think the queen approves of me? Maybe you can tell me your opinion in private, baby honey. Yes, I think you performed quite gracefully in front of her. Enough about Idajock. All the little sandwiches are gone and I am starving. Not to worry, there's more food waiting for us back at the palace. I could really go for a cronuts right now. A what? I think you mean donut, Idajock. You haven't heard of cronuts before? Me neither. Can't say I have. My back. Really? Okay guys, we have a critical problem to fix. None of you have had cronuts. Croissant donuts, I guess? Please tell me it doesn't have anything to do with crows. It's the sumptuous inside of a croissant mixed with the glazed outside of a... What? Inside of a croissant mixed with the glazed outside of a donut. It's one of the best pastries ever invented. It sounds American. From New York with love. We have to get some. Well, that sounds like quite an adventure. I don't think the schedule will allow for it. Then how about a little jailbreak tonight? Think we can sneak out of the palace and go on a cronut run? I'm pretty sure I saw them in a window at a nearby bakery while we were driving here. Yes, you saw a New York pastry in Colonia. That does sound like fun. Very tempting. Are you sure you want to do this, Idajockcita? I was born ready, baby. Guys, meet me out front once it gets dark. We can eat at the palace. No! Fuck, I don't have any other choice. I hate this. You did not organize a crowded adventure. Early retirement. I hate this game so much. Forget I said anything. A fancy dinner at the palace sounds nice. Here I thought we were almost able to escape the palace. Some other time, perhaps. I like that. When I'm queen, we'll eat cronuts every night. Yeah, say that in front of Hannah, who's also fighting for the princess hand. The next morning, you wake early to an insistent knock at your door. Quickly changing clothes as you answer it and find Maxwell and Bertrand outside. Rise and shine, Idajockcita. Huh? Why do I sleep in my uniform? I'll assume that was the appropriate morning greeting followed by the proper use of my title. What are you both doing here so early, and how are you so cheerful? We just heard where the next social event will be, and if we're going to arrive there with everyone else, we should get packed. It's going to be fun! Where are we going? To the northern region of Cordonia, to the snow. Snow? I love snow. I'm more of a hot chocolate by fire kind of girl. Me too. But for the sake of the game and the story, let's go. I love snow. I wouldn't celebrate too soon. The family that's hosting us up there, the place we're staying at, belongs to the Lithicus Duchy. That means that you're about to go straight into Olivia's home territory. If you want to get time with Prince Liam, you're going to have to beat her at her own game. I gotcha. Crap. Dang. Will Idajockcita be an ice queen or receive a chilly reception at the wintry festivities? Find out in the next chapter. Boy, you've reached the end of the chapter. Restart this chapter to try our choices or continue on to the next chapter. Continue on. Give me another key. Yes, give me them diamonds. Give me them diamonds and I shall have a new key in 2.5 hours again. I'm going to watch an ad and I believe that the next episode is going to be a little spicy. So just prepare yourselves a little bit, guys, and I will end the video right here, right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope I get to see you guys soon. Bye!